Welcome back. I got everything that I needed done, and I finally got an APB related video for you. It's not very long, but it's the only thing that I was able to get ever since I have revisited that game. I think I have done most of the obvious things that you're gonna do, besides the community events that can happen in APB, but I still thought that was worth showing, even for less than a minute. So you're more than welcome to check that out whenever you can. And I'm pretty sure this happens quite a lot, especially when you have to play against experienced players in that game. Unfortunately, AP Reloaded is not a new player friendly game. You're mostly gonna play against people that have way more experience than you, and that's why most of the time new players are not gonna stick around because the matchmaker can only do so much with the low population of that game. I mean, granted, there's enough players in the game, but to get a match, but it's not necessarily gonna be the best match you're gonna get in the game. But I digress. It is still a highlight worth putting it out just for a moment. It's good to be back, and we haven't had anybody buy anything from the merch store yet. From Fort Wall, for those of you that are curious, I had to relaunch it if you are not caught up to speed yet. I don't know if there's gonna be a notification appearing on screen if somebody decides to actually buy something for once. If you're doing this live right now, but feel free to try at least once, and we'll see if there's a notification at all that will come in. Now, it's obvious if I go to the website to check how many has been sold, that's obvious. But during live sessions, I'm not really sure if there's a notification at all. But I still thought it'd be nice to see that happen at least once. Or get a huge influx, you never know. I'm just checking that to make sure that I have posted everything, because I don't want to be falling behind schedule here, especially when it comes to doing all these videos and doing the games that are necessary to be done today. Excuse me. I am about to sneeze here. I really don't want to, but I have to. Excuse me. Excuse me. Anyway, it's good to be back. I have reduced the number of games that I have in my Steam library, and we're about to figure out what we're going to do next. As usual, Knight, welcome back to this little show of ours. I hope you're doing okay as usual, getting away from all the stress in real life. We're going to try to figure out what we're going to do tonight. And honestly, I'm not too sure how we're going to do this. I mean, I know I already have a few games that I'm already set to what I want to do. So here we go. Let's just switch the screen here because I don't want to waste too much time on the screen. Let's try to make the most of the time we have here today. So yeah, I almost forgot to update my wish list here. So I already tried Delta Force on the playtest, and I don't think it's going to change too much to the final release. So I'm going to get rid of Delta Force right now. Now, when it comes to other games on the list, I'm not entirely sure if there's anything else that will stand out. There's Wizard with a Gun, but I don't know. It's not a huge priority. Warno, it could be decent, but I don't know. I'm very skeptical. So yeah, there's also Dark Souls, which I've heard about it all those years ago, but I don't know if it's good. There's Half-Life Alyx, but it's another single-player game. But I already got too many single-player games on my library here. There's Human Fall Flat, there's Remnant, and I'm gonna get rid of this, well, there's a side-scroller with AVGN here, but again, it's not a huge priority on my list here. Honestly, I already got too many games on my library to worry about, but at least those are the only games I can think of that are left on my list I want to check out. Yeah, when it comes to the recommended list on the top of the front of page of Steam, there's really not many that stand out. I think that's the problem with oversaturation, is that it does get a bit more tricky to find games that really stick out. I don't know. There's also, oh boy, another one. Apparently, there's a Lord of the Rings game, but I'm gonna be honest, I'm not a huge fan of Lord of the Rings. I'm not really a huge fan. I know, just out of curiosity, Knight, not talking the Hobbit movies, but the original Lord of the Rings movies from the 2000s. Did you ever see them on TV, or did you ever watch them? I don't think Knight has ever seen Lord of the Rings. No, you have never seen Lord of the Rings movies. Okay, I know they were big back then, but apparently this is another single-player online co-op game. I don't know. Yeah, that's the problem. So many games, and the oversaturation is not helping things either. And also, people have told me to check out Diablo 4, but I don't know. It's by Blizzard. I mean, so what do you expect? Blizzard messed up the release of, Overwatch 2, and Diablo 4 is I already got too many games on my list here. Apparently Path of Exile is better. I don't know, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, it's really tough to find games that really stick out nowadays. Yeah, I do not know. There's too many games right now, and I don't even know where to begin. Yeah, I did try my best to try some other games that I did get gifted recently, but again, it's something you have to be in the mood to play with. There are some good news tonight. I don't know if you know this, but Baldur's Gate 3 is finally getting maybe one more patch or something, like significant additions to the game. I did not get rid of my save files of this game, but it's going to be very interesting to see how much they're going to add. I mean, this game has been out for like, what, a year or so? And I'm glad it's getting the recognition it deserves. Hopefully, Larian is going to make another story game that's going to be just as good as Baldur's Gate 3 without the D&D mechanics. Yeah, D&D, I was never a huge fan. I know some people have tried to get me to D&D, but unless you are hugely dedicated into that, it may not be for you. Because you have to keep up with the campaigns, the lores, the characters. It's basically sort of like a second job in a way. Lots of dedication needed. I don't know if I can do that. But it's not something that you can be along for the ride, especially if you're casual. But definitely not for the people. Not something that you can do if you don't have a lot of free time. Oh no. You know, I've heard about this. It sounds like it's like Goat Simulator all over again, except this is a Goat Simulator type of a game. But you know what? It's not a huge game. Why not? I was gonna do a Community Live game here, but I can quickly check this out. Jesus, $20 for this. It better be good. I can find out. I can tell you right now if I like this game or not. So we're gonna quickly check out this Goat Simulator type of a game to see if this is even worth it or not. So, another gimmicky type of a game. Is it worth it? Who knows? I saw some news articles mentioning this game, but it didn't really pick up interest. But since you gave it to me, I'll play it for a bit to see if it's worth my time or not. Now, here's the thing. I don't mind games that are not too serious with themselves, but it needs to have some value to be interesting. So, let's see if this game has anything interesting to share. So, squirrel game with a gun. Don't tell me this game is not launching at all. Oh, come on. You have to press enter. Another Unreal Engine game. DD Creations. Never heard of them. Okay. Oh my god, the GPU utilization is already going high already. Where's my mouse cursor? Where is my mouse cursor? Where is my mouse cursor? Jesus. My god. Already the game is running hard in my system, and I cannot even have my mouse appear. That's not a very good first impression. Yeah, I don't know why my mouse cursor is not appearing at all. Why is my mouse cursor not appearing on full screen? I don't get it. Can I skip this title here? Why is my mouse cursor not appearing at all? Okay, why is my mouse not appearing at all? Why? Okay, so I can only use my keyboard. Okay. Full screen glitch? I don't know, but this game I can't have a mouse cursor at all. I have to press enter. I think that's set on purpose. By the way, it's good to see you, Ender. Yeah, I've heard about this game, but I don't know if it has any value or not. Oh my god. It happens in Red Dead 2. Well, you know, it's funny, Ender. I did a quick Red Dead Redemption 2 performance test live, Ender. Limiting the frame rate is absolutely okay. I did reduce some settings, and it works just fine. Gameplay options. Wow, this game doesn't have a frame rate limiter at all. Yeah, this game doesn't have a frame rate limiter at all. Nothing. My computer is already running very hard with this game. That already is a very bad first impression, and I can't. Why does my game have to run so hard when I launch the game for the first time? Yeah, the game has a VSync option, but do not use VSync. It makes you it reduces your input. Now, some people will not care about that, but it can be a big deal if you need to be precise with your inputs. So I don't use VSync. Okay. As you can see, I can run Red Dead Redemption 2 no problem, especially with the frame rate limited. But this game doesn't have a frame rate limiter. So I'm gonna reduce the frame rate of this game to maybe 70 and see how that thing goes. And let's try 70. Yeah. I haven't even started playing the game yet, Ender, and I'm trying to see if this game is worth playing or not. Does it have any value? And the first impression is not very good. Nope. And that's just getting to the main menu. Alright, so I reduced the settings quite a bit, and let's see what we have here. Okay, so much better now. Frame rate limited, and we are okay. Okay, here we go. Let's see what kind of a game are we getting here. Cutscene. Okay, first of all, the graphics are obviously to be praised. Okay. So graphics options, first strands are high, strand shading is high. I have most of the settings on high. And honestly, Lumen is not worth it, especially if it's costly. Yep, Lumen makes everything run hard. I think it's ray tracing, so there's no point. Okay. So, okay, so it's a platformer in a way. Oh god. Okay, I don't like the controls already. It's a bit floaty. You can play this game with a controller. Let's try this game with a controller to see if it's easier. Okay. What kind of background music is this? Oh. Oh. So this squirrel has a health bar. Okay. So how do you... Apparently you can touch the wall, but how do you do a speed jump? Oh. Oh, throw. Oh. Squirrel holding something like this. Okay, that's cute. Oh. Ugh. Yeah, when it comes to the platforming controls of this, I'm not a fan. I mean, maybe if you take time to get used to it, maybe. Oh. Okay, okay, wait. I think this game is meant to be played with a controller. Why is the music so loud? Turn that down. Yeah, there you go. Much better. That's much better. Yeah, the music was way too loud. And this is just the starting level. Okay. It kind of reminds me of Goat Simulator, in a way. Okay. Okay, you do get some throwing mechanics. Okay. Indeed it is. Okay. I have no clue what's going on. When did this become a Men in Black show or something? So that's the whole point of this game. So that's the whole point of this game. Oh. Okay, so what if you use mouse and keyboard with this? You only stun them. Oh, this squirrel's trying so hard to be John Wick. It's trying so hard to be John Wick. So, do you get unlimited ammo? No. So, sure, why not? Is there a reload button? No. Oh, apparently you need to... Jesus, how much health do these people have? Can you skip this? This is already getting very old. Sure, why not? Here's the thing, I don't mind having fun in the game doing silly things. But this game, I'm not really sure. Okay. Imagine if Portal had a gun, but you don't shoot portals. You're just a square with a gun. Ha ha ha. Okay. Can you do a double jump? Oh ha ha. Double jump with with your gun. Of course. And in Mario fashion, the game tells you where to go. Cool. I think this game works a lot better. I think this game works a whole lot better on keyboard and mouse. That's my honest opinion. Yeah, so when it comes to gameplay, I don't know. Sure, why not? Imagine if you're a secret agent working in a secret bunker like this. How do you get to work every single day? Meh, I digress. So if you die, what happens? So, how do you respawn? Oh, the game has checkpoints. That's pretty generous of them. Okay, so you just touch these two. Sure. So you can just get another gun. Okay. Sure. I don't know. I don't know what to say about this game. It's kind of like Goat Simulator, but done differently. Oh. Wait a minute. Can you grab this gun again? There you go. I mean, it's a decent platformer. At least for the opening level. I don't know what the rest of the game is like, but if I'm gonna be honest here, this game is not really piquing my interest. It's like Goat Simulator all over again, but at least Goat Simulator has a lot more to it on the first impression. This one, I'm not really sure what to say. So yeah, Josh, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if I like this game or not. Like I said earlier, I mean, I don't mind silly games, but it needs to be interesting. You can play this game on a controller, but it's a bit clunky. And for some reason, there's no mouse at all. You cannot have your mouse cursor in the game. I don't know why. That's a thing, but yeah, you cannot control your hold on a second, cam sensitivity. Let's turn that down a bit. If this is your opening level, I'm kinda not. You can climb by pole jumping it, but you must be unarmed. How the heck did my gun just clip through this platform? How the heck did it do that? Yep. Now here's the thing. Like I said, I don't mind silly games, but it has to be interesting. Oh god, this backtracking. Gotta love this backtracking. I can't. That gun just clipped through the ground. That's wonderful. Here's the thing, Najashi. I don't mind silly games. I think Najashi is correct. This is gonna be one of those games that's gotta be made into a video, and that's it. That's it. It's not gonna be appealing for everybody. It's just gonna be Again, that's gonna be a video that you'll probably watch once, and that's it. That's it. So here we go. We're gonna do a double jump here. Okay. Oh! Jesus Christ. I thought I grabbed the gun. I thought I grabbed it. Oh. There you go. I need to press the left mouse button. So you can do a double jump. That's pretty standard. So instead of, you know... yeah. Again. So you can only get additional ammo by in those little zones there. Okay. You need 100 of these. I don't think we need it. You can activate hyperfocus. What does yellow energy mean in this game? So it's basically slow motion. Okay. By the way, this takedown animation is already getting old. It takes way too long. And just like MMO dungeon fashion, after you defeat all the enemies, you can progress to the next area. That's all I can say about this, really. You can run faster if you get rid of your gun. And... Ha ha ha. Eye patch. Okay. And we... Oh, we gotta jump up there. Sure, why not? Oh, we got more platforming to do. Wonderful. Yeah, here's the thing, not Josh. I've said this before and I'll say this again. I don't mind, oh, crap. Jesus. I don't mind good-looking games, but the gameplay has to be interesting. I have seen many games that look good, but they don't have any substance. It's probably gonna be another video that's gonna gather some attention for a bit, but it's not gonna be remembered years later. That's the theme that I recognize a lot with most games nowadays. It's interesting for a bit, and it's gonna get forgotten. Say what you want about Baldur's Gate 3, for example, but at least that game was memorable, and it's something that you'll think about for years to come, at least. Where do we go? Where do we go? And I don't mind dumb games. Like, another quote-unquote dumb game that I don't mind to do casually and not be taken seriously is Postal 2. How many of you played Postal 2 or have heard of that game? It's a dumb game that you don't have to take seriously, but at least you can progress in that game if you want, or you can just mess around. Now that's something you don't have to agree with me, but at least it is interesting and has some value to it, at least. Oh, we just go to the next area, but... Oh! So we finally made it to the open world part of this game. This game is running hard, even if I lock the frame rate at 70 frames per second. A world where it's full of levitating unicorns. Why not? Sure, why not? What are these NPCs doing? They do a dance? Ha ha ha. Let's make a meme. Wait. Look at that pop-in. Look at this pop-in. Now, I don't mind graphics too much in a game like this, but just look at the pop-in for this grass up here. We're not even that far away. This is something that should not happen this close of a distance. But I digress. Oh, more grass when you go close. Okay, I'm done. No, I'm done. That's it. I'm done. Yeah. It's just this game is forgettable. This game is forgettable. No, I'm done. I only spent like 22 minutes on this. And I'm done. Nope. No. Yep, I'm uninstalling right now. And I'm not doing this for the sake of a Twitch clip. But somebody will probably make a Twitch clip out of this. But I'm just being honest here. This game is just forgettable. It's just silly gimmick of a name. Will you remember this game 10 years later? I doubt that. Goat Simulator is more fun than this. Yes, I said that. Say what you want about Goat Simulator, but at least there are more interesting things to do in that game, and I've played it. I played the newest Goat Simulator game. You can do some nice objectives in that game, and even though I don't know, I'm not in a mood to play that right now, but at least I can respect for what it has to offer. This game, nah, it's forgettable, and I'm gonna refund this game right now. This is gonna be one of those games where people will play it for the lulz, make a video out of it, and you're not really gonna remember that. So there you go, refund right now. This is something that not many people are gonna do. Be brutally honest or be completely honest. And I have played quite about dozen games in the last few years, and I'm not here to shut everyone's dreams down, but you gotta be honest. After you play so many games in your life, and your free time is starting to get limited, you have to be very frank with what you might like in a game. And yeah, so yeah, now Josh, if you're still watching, I have to agree. I have seen Hitman already. I don't know where to begin. There's so many Hitman games. I don't even know which one is the decent one to do. I mean, Hitman games, you don't have to take it too seriously. You can be completely serious, you can be funny, or you can just go all out and be chaotic if you want. Yeah, there's quite a bit of Hitman games here, and I don't even know where to begin. I think I think the best I think the best game to try is World of Assassins, like all of them combined. Oh, and apparently there's VR in this. Wait, VR? How do you do that? How the heck do you do VR? Yeah, there's no mention of how this game is to be run on VR, but apparently it's VR supported. Uh, apparently there's VR. Does not include VR. Yeah, so the actual price of this game is like 90 freaking bucks. Jesus, that's expensive. But I'll put on my wishlist for now as a low priority type of a game. But if somebody really wants me to play this and be completely silly, I don't mind. So yeah, I did so yeah, not Joshi and Ender. I did remove a lot of games from my wish list here. I used to have a lot more games, but I decided to be more honest with what I want to do in a game like this. The most one of the VR games that I'm not too sure if it's worth my time or not is Population One. It's basically Fortnite on VR. Again, I don't know if this game is worth playing or not. I wish I could try this game out and refund it if necessary. Some people say this game is free. It's not. I checked out the Steam store and yeah, it was kind of fun, but Contractor Showdown is just a straight upgrade. Contractors. Hold on a second. Contractor Showdown is an upgrade. I never heard of this one. Why is this game on mixed reviews now? I mean, this game came out this year and technical issues. Gotta love it. Okay, so I'm not really missing much. I'm not missing much at all. So yeah, so I guess I'll get rid of Population One then. Human Fall Flat. This game doesn't have that many people playing, although it has a lot of reviews still. I'm not sure if this game is worth playing after all these years. And I don't know. I don't know. So yeah, Hitman I have as low priority right now. Is even Human Fall Flat even worth playing? Let me just check how many people are playing this on Steam at least, because I don't know think this game is available on Epic. So Human Fall Flat still has like around 1,000 or so people still playing this. Okay, that's cool. So I'm probably I don't know. I mean, it's nice to have that many people, but I don't know. So that's about it. So Warno, I don't know if I like it or not, but again, it's just on my list for now. It's not a huge priority. Um, are you talking about that new game, Black Myth? Honestly, I don't know, not Joshi. I tried Elden Ring. I did not complete Elden Ring whatsoever, but if I'm gonna be completely honest, Black Myth and Elden Ring requires a lot of time and commitment to go through. I don't know if Black Myth is like Elden Ring where you have to die over and over and over again just to progress. Now, I don't mind a game of challenge, but I don't know how many times you have to die or replay just to get through the game. And when I played Elden Ring for the first time finally, it's a lot more fun if you have co-op in it, but I am not prepared to spend 500 or so plus times dying when I could be doing many other games. Because if I was gonna go all in on Elden Ring, it would probably take me, I don't know, a month or maybe even less to beat it. And I don't know. It's something I think Elden Ring is something I can only do in co-op mode. I mean, I know the whole point of the game is to play on single player and you can beat it after you learn patterns and stuff. But to me, Elden Ring takes simply too much time from my limited schedule that I have. I would rather play Cuphead instead. I mean, Cuphead is not as complicated to learn compared to Black Myth, I say, or Elden Ring, but at least it feels satisfying because it's old school. Because Cuphead is a side scroller, so it is challenging, but satisfying when you do eventually get through it. And we still have, oh crap, I did not mean to do that. That's another blooper reel for you. Yeah, by the way, we still have this we still have this sub goal right here, by the way, to reach 20 if you guys want to see me do a Cuphead boss and try to beat it. Yeah, so I don't know about you, Knight, and not Joshy and everybody else that's watching right now, but I am so tired of games having good graphics when that's the only thing people praise it for. Good graphics and nothing else. If I wanted to see good graphics, I'd rather watch a movie or something like Lord of the Rings or something like that. There's nothing wrong with having a game being cinematic, but you must not forget to make a fun game as well. So, yeah. Again, it's very easy to praise the graphics like this. There's no denying that. But if that's the only thing the game is mainly known for and not the gameplay and nothing else, yeah, it's not going to be that memorable. I mean, say what you want about Baldur's Gate 3. I don't know if everybody likes the story in that game, but at least it is memorable. I don't know. And look at the price for this game. Black Myth, for example, 80 freaking bucks. And I already got way too many games on my Steam library that I haven't had the chance to beat yet. Man, look at all these other games that I have in my Steam library that I even haven't touched yet. There's Star Wars. There is Red Dead Redemption 2. I already did a quick test run of Red Dead Redemption 2. I can run it, but it takes time to go through it. There's also Cyberpunk, which I haven't had the chance to beat yet. So many games. I mean, it'd be nice if I had more input or feedback from people that I have on my Discord server or from this channel here to find out what you want me to do. But not many people say out loud what they want to see. I have said this many times that I don't mind criticism and feedback. So when people do not say anything much, I basically I have no choice but to go with my gut instinct, which is
do it!
Exactly.
Make your dreams come true!
I have to go with my gut instincts. Good to see you, Rugzukin. So you don't get a lot of feedback and all that stuff. So when that happens, which is often, I have to go with my gut instinct, which is not always gonna be right. And that's what I gotta do. So yeah, Rugzukin, I did release that APV video there. Now, I'm gonna be honest about that APV video. It's nothing special, but it is something at least worth highlighting at least once, especially if you're going to play APB against the most experienced players in the game. So, I'm just trying to figure out what we're going to do here. Yeah, I'm basically trying to do process of elimination, like you said. I'm trying to do process of elimination, and it's like I said before, it's not that easy, especially if you don't have a lot of free time. You have to choose what is going to fit. So, it's not even a minute long, Ruzukin. Yeah, it's not even a minute long. That's the thing about me, about highlights. I try not to make them long unnecessarily. If I can keep it short, I will. So I'm just trying to figure out what other games that I haven't had the chance to play in a while. But I also want to quickly address the community vote thing we had for today. And so far, one person voted for Jackbox, one person voted for Overcooked, PlateUp, and one person voted for Sea of Thieves. And my mind right now is currently leaning towards Overcooked / PlateUp. I've already done Sea of Thieves already. Again, there's nothing wrong with Sea of Thieves, but you need to put in a lot of time for each game. And Jackbox games depend on the audience that we have. So if we have at least 3 or 4 people that are actively talking, then we can probably do that. But I've already done all the Jackbox games, so it's really going to depend how many people we get. Yes, Rugzukin, I wasn't kidding. Again, Rugzukin, I wasn't kidding. I was not kidding at all. It's not even a minute. I do not waste my time. I do not waste my time. And here's another thing, Rugzukin. I forgot to mention this in the video details, but imagine that happening, Rugzukin, but you got a huge latency. What are the chances you're going to miss a shot like that? When I play on the European server, my latency is like 160 ms. Imagine if you had a latency more than 200 and you get that. Exactly. I'm going to play some background music here since I just realized it's completely quiet in here. There you go. That fixes that problem. And for those of you that are watching this right now and expecting me to play Squirrel with a gun, it's a forgettable game, if I'm going to be frank here. It's a forgettable game. And I already requested a refund for it. Goat Simulator is better than that. Okay. I imagine you do, Rugzukin. I imagine you do. I'm surprised you don't have a gifted sub yet, Rugzukin. Or if you ever decide to use your Prime or spend $5 US, it's always worth it, Rugzukin. Yeah, currently we have like 8 subs at the moment, but I was very fortunate to have reached over 100 from people that were generously gifting a lot. Now, now that you mention it, now Joshi, I've heard about the First Descendant. But the main thing that kind of did not get me interested in it is the amount of grinding you gotta do. That's what's turning me off about this game. I mean, again, look at the graphics. Of course, it's a nice looking game, but another thing that I'm concerned about now, Joshi, is the people that are making this game. Nexon Games basically make a couple of games and then they move on to the next project. I'm already playing Final Fantasy XIV Online, which is already a grinding game as is, but at least you feel the payoff in that game. Yeah, but in this game, it doesn't feel like the grind you do in this game is worth the payoff. I mean, at least in Final Fantasy, you do feel the payoff when you do eventually get through it. And knowing this, people apparently in the Steam reviews have mentioned the history this company, Nexon Games, have gone through. So this is not the first time they've done a grindy game like this, where they keep it going for a while and then it goes away. Yeah, I don't know if the review is still here, but yeah. Oh, good to see you, Hexerin. And again, thank you for continuing to support the show, Hexerin. I am really... so yeah, not Joshi. I'm going to deny that word there, but not just what said when that was mentioned. It's really targeted towards yeah. So yeah, not Joshi. I know I completely understand what you were saying there. Not Joshi said this game is mainly targeted for people. And no, that's okay, not Joshi. But yeah, here's the thing about games with sex appeal. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Let me see here. Hold on a second. Let me just quickly fix this category here. And Hexern, it's good to see you again, man. I don't know if I mentioned this to you a while ago, Hexern, but let me just do this now. I don't know if you saw this announcement a while ago, but I just want to bring this up again. If you wish to buy something from the merch store here, it's still online. I haven't added anything new, but this is something for people that, if you are interested in doing. So yeah, looks like it's a bit slow to load, but trust me, it works. So yeah, I actually have some interesting stuff here that you might be interested to buy. So yeah, no worries, Knight. I don't blame you. It sounds like you had another long day here, Knight. I don't blame you. But yeah, yeah, I still have this merch store open if you guys are interested into buying some tank tops or hoodies, which I did fix thanks to your feedback. I'm pretty happy with the community logo here that was designed. So that's something that you wish to do. And if somebody decides to buy something here, I'm actually very curious if there's going to be a notification on chat or something. But yeah. I'm very glad and thankful for the people that have supported this show for the last 10, 20 years. So, no, not 10, 20 years. Jesus, not 10, 20 years. I wish it was going for that long. But yeah, for the last 3 years. Jesus, that's another blooper reel for you. Give me a second here. Test. Yeah, I was wondering why my microphone wasn't working on Discord, but I just fixed that now. So, just trying to think of something. You know what? So yeah, now Joshi, you're talking about a game that has obvious sex appeal. Dead or Alive. Who here remembers Dead or Alive? There's a Dead or Alive game that's on Steam, but they also have a beach version of it. So it doesn't just have, male characters, but they also have female characters on it. And it is obvious who they're catering for. So yeah, so here's the thing, Hexerin. I know this game is supposed to be grindy, but I'm already limited on free time as is, and I don't know if I want to go for a game that's also just as grindy. And also knowing the history of this game, the company that's running this game, Nexon. Like I said, I don't know if the review for this game is showing up here, but yeah, here's another thing. So yeah, now Josh, you look at this. Here's a review here that does mention that I did have a hunch for a while ago. Nexon will probably abandon the game in like 3 months. So you spend all that time grinding, and the people that are running this game are just gonna move on to the next thing. Yeah, I mean, if you want to go play a game knowing that it's not gonna last for very long, I'm not gonna blame you. I'm not gonna stop you. But I like to value the limited free time that I have. So, yeah. Yeah, whenever I see cool-looking graphics or strong sex appeal that tries to get me interested, it doesn't work on me as much anymore. Yeah, and apparently this is not the first game or a cash cow of a game that Nexon has done, not Joshi. And I'm glad that there's people in Steam reviews that are pointing it out. Yeah, again, there's one review mentioned multiple games that this company has done that, and I'm gonna look at the names of those games. It doesn't ring a bell to me. So yeah, that's why I'm reluctant. And Once Human is another free-to-play game of an MMO that I'm not too sure about. You grind in this game, but I don't know how this game is going to do in the long run either. And apparently there's a reset of your progress of some kind. And apparently I've heard on Steam reviews that if you want to play this game with your friends, it's not possible because the server design that they have in this game, you can't play with your friends. It's not that simple. Again, I don't know how many of you guys know Final Fantasy XIV Online very well, but at least you can create an account on the North American data center, and you can travel to the world I'm in at the very least. In Once Human, it doesn't work that way. And I don't know if it's worth the grind or not. I mean, sure, looking at Once Human right now, it has like 100,000 or so people on average playing right now, but how long is that going to last before it eventually wears out on you? I don't know. Yeah, apparently this game is a huge hit right now, but how long is that appeal going to last? You can play with friends, but how easy is it to join a server that they're in? Did they finally fix that situation? Because if the server is full, how do you join? Because that's what people are mentioning on the reviews for this game. How easy is it? Did they finally fix it? You just push through. So, Knight, since you mentioned that, yeah, this game has a reset when the grind is pointless. So, Knight, in your honest opinion, regardless of what I think, do you think Once Human is worth playing despite the reset progress of the grind? Is it worth it, knowing that your progress means the grinding is pointless? Yeah, that's a thing that bothers me. And if you're... They fixed the server issue, but the reset progress... People are also... again, you need to have... Again, say what you want about Final Fantasy XIV Online Ender, but at least that MMO respects your free time. You can go through the game at your own progress, at your own time, and you will not have to worry about, yeah. Also, your purchases didn't cross servers. Yeah, I'm not too sure. Like I said before, we could do Japbox, we could do Overcooked / Played Up or Sea of Thieves right now. I'm not too sure. The problem with Sea of Thieves is it's not the gameplay, but the amount of time it takes to set up a game. That's the only problem with Sea of Thieves. And Once Human, again, I'm not too concerned about the grind, but is the first impression of this game even good? So we've already established that Once Human, the grind is pointless because it's not gonna save on you at all. And yeah, I don't know what to say. At League of Legends, not Joshi, I have to disagree. Like I said before, not Joshi, I tried League of Legends. It made me angry. I was getting frustrated. And I'm not saying this because for a clip. Nope, I'm not. That's my honest opinion. Unless not Josh, he's talking about something else. I am not doing League of Legends because I really don't want to play that game, or I'll get angry. Unless the only exception to that, which will make me sound like a sellout, and that's fine. So here's the so not Joshi, since you brought that up, I'm going to do an impossible goal that it will not be met. And this is like a big dare for the audience here. So I know I have this sub goal here, which I don't always show because I don't want the screen to be blocked. I'm sorry, not Joshi, but there's a huge demand for me to play League of Legends. Not League of Legends gets me really, really frustrated. And I tried it. So, that's my honest opinion. I did not believe all the memes that League of Legends has, but when I played it, oh boy. I'm not going to stop you if you're playing League of Legends, but I tried. So, if you really want to see me play League of Legends, I'm going to put on quote-unquote impossible goal right now. So, right now we're currently at 8 subs right now. So, if you really want to see me play League of Legends for a considerable amount of time, it's going to take quite a bit of convincing. And by convincing, it's going to be this, which I don't think is going to be met. So, I'm going to put in... Let me just fix this up right now. That's right. That's right. It's not 20. It's gonna, you have to reach 30. Yep. So we need to do 22. So 22 plus 8 to 30. So if you really want me to get angry, or get frustrated at League of Legends, you have to reach that goal first. If you really want to see me angry. I know I sound like a sellout, but if you really want me to do that, it's going to require quite a bit of convincing. I've had these sub goals of different kinds being met before. And Not Joshi actually gave me an interesting idea. And to be frank, I'm not worried because this sub goal will not likely be met unless someone actually decides to be very generous with their money. Imagine if somebody actually does that. But honestly, I'm not too concerned. Why is Discord audio not working? I know OBS is working, but why is this thing not working sometimes? Yeah, well, why is it not working? Yeah, why is it not working? There we go. What the heck? Okay. That's weird. But anyway, why is it not working? Okay, that's kind of weird. Let me just relaunch Discord right now because I don't know why that's causing an issue. I think Discord sometimes is a bit laggy. Okay. I think it's working now.
Just do it! Make your dreams come true!
That depends how much people are gonna do just to reach the sub goal there. Because me going back to League of Legends is not to be taken lightly. I'm not doing this for the sake of a Twitch clip here. Rookzukin, I don't know if somebody saved the VOD of me playing League of Legends all those weeks ago, but I really was not having a fun time. I really wasn't. Especially when other people were more experienced in the game. No, Rookzukin, I have to disagree. ABB I can tolerate, but League of Legends is a completely different ball game. So it's gonna take quite a bit of convincing here to do League of Legends again. Oh God. Yes, but yes, I know any game will get better if you put the time into it, but time is not on my side, not Joshi. I wish I had more free time, but I don't. That's why you don't see me do too many other games. There's simply not enough time. And how big is this game? How big is this game? 56 gigabytes. Once Human's freaking big. You know what? It's 10:25 p.m. right now. I'll check out Once Human and see what kind of a first impression you get with this game. Since you guys are so curious of me doing this game, I'm gonna ignore the fact that the grind is gonna reset. That's already a given. But is this game have a does this game even have a decent first impression? Yeah, that is true, Rugzukin. But the thing is, I'm doing that so that I do not burn out. I do not want to burn out. So, I'm gonna download Once Human right now and see what kind of a first impression I get. Because I tried that squirrel with a gun game and it's forgettable. It's alright. People are gonna make videos of that, put their own reactions to it, but I'm not interested. So, I'm downloading Once Human right now and see if that's gonna keep my interest or not. Black Myth. Here's the thing. Black Myth, Black Myth is too expensive for me. Black Myth is too expensive. But if you want to know how much that cost in Canadian dollars, I can quickly do a conversion of that. 80 Canadian dollars, so that's so it's 80 bucks Canadian, so it's 70 US dollars. So that would be, so it'd be like I don't know, 14 or something. If you 14 times 5, then that would be like 70. I don't know. Because I think tier 1 is like 14 or something, like 14 times 5. But then again, some of the amount is going to be held off until the next month or something. But it needs to be a huge amount though, regardless. So yeah, I'm going back into this list here. It really depends how many people we get here. It's either gonna be, other than Once Human, it's gonna be either Overcooked or PlateUp. I think I'm leaning towards PlateUp a little bit because I don't have that much time left. Because I only got like an hour and a half or something. But what I can do though is I can try Once Human right now in the next 5 minutes and see what kind of a first impression we get with this game. I am aware of how grindy some games can be, but is this grind worth it? I never heard of this company before that runs Once Human, so I'm very skeptical how long this game is gonna go. Yeah, Once Human. Have these people made any other games before? Starry Studio, I never heard of them. Okay, they have not made another game that I can see on Steam. It takes a bit to set up Once Human. Yeah, here's the thing, Ender. Just like with Squirrel with a Gun, I know this game takes a while to set up, but again, I can find out if it's worth playing or not. And knowing, like I said, how limited my free time is, I'm going to be very critical. And, by the way, now Josh and Ender, I don't know if you guys have heard of this, but apparently there's a huge failure of a game that was released recently. It's a 5v5 or a 6v6 shooter called Concord. How many of you guys have heard of that game? Apparently that they charged $30 to $40 for that game at launch, and that game already is failing. There's not a lot of people playing that game, and matchmaking is almost impossible. So you gotta love how that game did not get any attention. So Once Human, I have never played this game before. Does it have a good first impression? And like I said, I'm already aware that all the grinding resets, but does this world make me care about it? I don't know. But I'm about to find out here shortly if it's worth my time or not. I'm pretty happy with Final Fantasy. I mean, it's pretty straightforward. It has a lot of little things you can do in the game. But when it comes to survival games and crafting, I am very skeptical. It needs to be exceptional. It needs to be very, very exceptional. Also, we have that League of Legends 22 sub goal here. No, 30 sub goal here that needs to be met. I don't think that's going to be met. Imagine me playing League of Legends again. And frustration setting in. Oh boy. And just out of curiosity, not Joshy, I have tried Dota 2 a long time ago. I am not revisiting that game, and I'm not revisiting that game either. That game is simply too complicated, and you need to read up guides to play that game. I'm not doing that. If the game doesn't have a good first impression right off the bat, then I'm not gonna go too much on it. So we're about, I think we're about 3 minutes away. Yeah, 3 minutes away from completing download for this game. Imagine you don't have the best internet in the world and you try to run this game. I am not afraid to be critical of a game. I mean, say what you want about my opinions, but at least I'm going to be honest about it. Especially if you don't have a lot of free time. So, is Once Human a decent game? A lot of people are playing it, but that doesn't mean anything to me. It only took me 20 minutes to play Squirrel with a Gun, and I didn't have any feelings for that game whatsoever. It's just another wannabe ghost simulator type of a game, except you have a gun. That's it. So there's a couple of anime-like games that I have in my Steam library here that I haven't had the chance to touch yet. I'll try to get to them whenever I can. But for the time being, Once Human has been on the news or gaming news for a bit. Is it worth it? And like I said already, I'm aware of the grind reset, but let's imagine that doesn't exist. Does this game have a good first impression? I'm already getting tired of games showing off how great they look, but that's it. Oh, Once Human, is it worth? Does it have a good first impression? We're about to find out in the next minute or so here. Yeah, we got about a minute left on the download. Yeah, I'm very curious myself and find out once and for all if this is something worth playing. Oh, and by the way, not Joshy and Ender. I don't know if you guys have heard of Delta Force. They're basically trying to relaunch the Delta Force franchise that originally started back in the late 90s. I tried the playtest and the game was forgettable. It may have an interesting battlefield mode, but I was not interested in that game. Nothing really stood out. I mean, the gadgets are pretty cool, but that doesn't really change things too much. Okay, got about 30 seconds left. So, okay, we're just about done with this download. What kind of first impression are we going to get? I'm very curious. So, Once Human, what do you got for me? Okay. Okay, we got... Okay, we got a patch. We have to download another patch. Wonderful. But then again, Final Fantasy does the exact same thing, but on the launcher itself. This one, you have to launch the game just to get the patch downloaded. So not only you need to download 45 gigabytes, you need to download yet another 8 gigabytes just to launch this game. Wonderful. So we got another 40 seconds to wait before we launch this game. Wonderful. Another 20 seconds. What do we have? What is once human? And is this something I'll care about? Well, Ender wasn't kidding. You gotta do all of these things before you even get to the main menu or a cutscene. Imagine every time there's a patch for this game, you have to do this every single time. Still merging patches. Still merging. So, since we're still waiting, how is this game gonna make money? So it's free. So what is the catch? How do you make money in this game? I'm not talking on our perspective. I'm talking about the developer's perspective. How do they make money from this game? Because it's nice to get the game and all, but you need to have something to pay in return. Of course, just like Ubisoft, you need to relaunch the game. Okay. So, okay, we finally might go to the main menu here. Okay. Okay, another loading screen. Compiling shaders. Does this game get us to the main menu first so I can adjust the graphic settings, or do we get launched with a cutscene right away? For me, it's a good sign to see compiling shaders. It's basically this game's way of, trying to optimize the game as much as possible. Okay, we apply. Okay, we get a cutscene right off the bat. Okay. Okay, that's a good sign so far. You get a main menu right away. Okay, so we're gonna go to sound, master volume, turn down the music volume right away. The music is still too loud. Why is this game... What the heck just happened? Don't tell me the game just crashed. Don't tell me the game just crashed or it just froze in place. You gotta be kidding me. I just tried to adjust the settings on the music volume and the game crashes or freezes already. Come on. You're telling me, how long has this game been out? And you're already getting problems already. Come on. It's already stopped working. Like, come on. You gotta be kidding me. Jesus. Not a very good first impression. And that's just the main menu. Oh boy. Jesus. Wow. You would think that you can do whatever you want as soon as you reach the main menu. Nope. By the way, I'm not making this up. I am not making this up. I'm just trying to find out. And the game does that. And you gotta relaunch the game. Okay, we get it. Yeah, we get it. We've already went through there. Okay, back to the settings. Music volume. Maybe... Yeah, music is way too loud. I think... Put that down to 20. What does this mean? Sure, why not? So, here we go. Full screen. Brightness, performance. Here we go. Let's go to high. The first time you switch graphics quality, shader loading will take a while. So every time you change graphic settings, you have to load shaders. Now, so this reminds me of Hogwarts Legacy. In Hogwarts Legacy, this does not happen. If you change graphic settings, you don't have to load shaders again. So this is a bit different. The music is still a little too loud, maybe. I don't know. So, max frame rate. Okay, maximum frame rate is 120. Okay, so DirectX 11 it is. Image enhancement. Why is it AMD FSR only? Okay, look at this. Why is NVIDIA not available? We don't have NVIDIA DLSS at all? And we have to... Don't tell me the game just crashed again. You gotta be kidding me. I'm just at the main menu. Jesus, look at this. Just happened again. Oh my god. I haven't even launched the game yet and it's already crashing. This reminds me of Dead Space when I'm just going to the options menu. And the game is struggling already? Jesus. Hi, Grim. Good to see you again. You're not missing much. There is this new game on the block called Once Human. And the game is crashing constantly just being at the options menu. Jesus. 2 times now. Why do you have to do this every single time? Why do you have to do that every single time? I know APB does that too if you launch it to Steam, but come on. Jesus. You're telling me this game doesn't offer NVIDIA DLSS unless you got like 4000 series graphics card. Say what you want about Ready or Not, but at least you can get NVIDIA DLSS. This game doesn't offer that for some reason. Yep. There's no NVIDIA DLSS here. There's nothing. Jesus. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna put AMD FSR. Now, here's the thing, Grim. I've already had this game crash on me twice, just in the options menu alone. And why is the graphics on very high? I want it high. Jesus, why is this game not... Why is this game causing problems already at the main menu? Okay, motion blur. I do not want motion blur. Okay, so it's on high. Oh yeah, we gotta restart the game again. Yeah, sure. Okay, so I gotta restart the game again, and hopefully this time it'll stay that way. Okay. Okay. I gotta restart the game one more time, and let's see what kind of a first impression we get. So Grim, and anybody else was watching, I already had this game crash on me twice, just at the options menu alone. You tell me you have to do that every single time when you launch this game. Every time. Wonderful. Okay, let's try that again. So back at the main menu, we get it. So settings, graphics. So the graphics are saved, high, DirectX 11, balance. So we're gonna select a world. Okay. What's the recommended server? What is the recommended server to play this? It's not clear here. It is not clear where to go. These server names are so generic too. They are so generic. Okay. So, what do we... Oh, you gotta do this agreement there. Yeah, I'm not doing anything bad in this game. I got more important things to worry about, so... Oh, come on. I'm not gonna do anything to this game. I'm not. There we go.
Our lives have followed a long path.
What path?
But eventually, all roads reach their end.
Our world is broken, stagnant, fallen into the abyss.
But everything is born from darkness. Even the universe itself.
Now, do you see it? A glimmer within the void.
The spark of life still burns, and evolution forges a new way forward. Once your faith overcomes despair, it's move beyond death.
What is this game about? It's not telling me much.
Life returns to this world.
Am I missing something here? What is this game about? It's not telling me anything here. Just vague descriptions of, you know...
We'll meet beyond that path.
Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Not exactly the best way of describing the lore in this game right off the bat. Okay, we're at the character creation screen. You can rotate the... So type 1 is male and this is female. Again, you do get a different... I guess you do get a decent amount of... okay, you know, I'm not going to spend too much time on... I'm not going to spend too much time on... I'm not going to spend too much time on this screen here, because I'm really curious to see if this game is worth my time or not. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, so there's nothing here. Import data, share data. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna make a random name, doesn't matter. Okay. Okay, enter game.
Liquid nitrogen, negative 195.79 Celsius. Physical movement or brain function, not detected. Subject status, stable. Dagger still stuck in the sheath. Inspection 481 complete. Requesting a higher power outlay for the isolation chamber to prevent any further outages. What's that? Security breach. Security breach!
What is going on? One thing is for sure, I gotta reduce the frame rate in this game. It's running hard on my system. Another cutscene. Okay. So, oh. Okay. Definitely gotta lower the frame rate here, but I'll worry about that later. Oh, you gotta do the code because, yeah, you gotta read text logs and stuff, just like in System Shock. Okay, so there's the code that you gotta read, and you enter it into this panel. Straightforward stuff so far. So you got a UI to get used to. You must equip. So when it comes to crafting and gathering and all this, I don't know if this is something that's going to be for me or not. But the thing that something I must be interested in is the setting. Opened, organized.
Well, it's good to see another face. And you're a metahuman, too.
I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
I don't know who you are. But I know what you are. You awakened the cradle. And that's something only a metahuman could do. You've lost your memory. Do you remember who you are? It must have been that fluctuation just now. It trapped me in the cradle. It could have robbed you of your memories. You can call me V. It seems that
is
our
this
interests
Cyberpunk?
are aligned.
Because the character in Cyberpunk is called V. Or is it just a coincidence?
I came to secure a deviation. a paper butterfly. But I think something must have scared it. Right now, though, we need to move. I can show you the way out of this place, but only if you help me complete my mission first. All right? All you have to do is listen to what I tell you.
Okay.
This is a life form that has been infected with stardust. It's called a deviant. Our world has been overrun with deviants ever since Starfall. Ordinary humans can't take high levels of stardust exposure. When they do, they end up just like that thing. But you're a metahuman. You should be fine. In fact, if the conditions are right, you might even be able to use stardust to your advantage.
So you got level 1 enemies, just like in that MMO game here. So claim all. Okay. It gets dark at night. Try using the default flashlight. Okay. Sure. Oh. Okay. One thing is for sure, this game is a bit unoptimized. I have to lower the frame rate. That's not a bad idea, not Joshi. That's not a bad idea. So yeah, this game, it needs to impress me. Okay. Okay.
DBT-011? My name is Victor Hammett. What's your name?
My butterfly. It's flying.
Yes.
We
We need something powerful to challenge the evolutionists. And I think I finally found it. You. Hey.
I don't mind a lore in a video game, but it has to be something I care about. So far, it's kind of a mixed bag here. So we get... okay. Can you go through this door? No, you cannot. So this game actually tells us where to go. Okay. Oh, more enemies. So you can do a dashing attack. Okay. Can't loot them. Where do you go? Where do you go? No? So you just kill enemies then, huh? Okay.
Radiation. We found it. Reach out your left hand and see if you can feel the rhythm of it. Then try and secure it.
We saw this in the menu. Who is she? Where are we? So we are already in the open world.
Yes, and look what I found. A meta. Only just woken up. They were kind enough to activate the cradle and set me free.
Thank you, metahuman. Your help means a lot to me. You can call me Mitsuko. I used to be a metahuman as well. Rosetta did all kinds of experiments on me. That is, until V saved me.
Mitsuko is a very special meta. She can sense even the tiniest fluctuations in the stardust. It's thanks to her that I was able to take refuge in this place after Starfall. You're safe here.
Yes, the butterfly is an emissary of sorts. I wanted it to help rescue other metas. The recent fluctuation must have startled it. The important thing right now is to secure it and ensure its safety. See that thing in the center of the room? It's a device for securing deviations. This makes them more useful and safer to be around. The butterfly is recovered. I think it likes you.
Sure.
Deviations can be very dangerous if not taken care of. They can radiate stardust, which can lead to all kinds of unpredictable consequences. This is why we created the Mayflies. We make cradles and securement units to keep deviations contained. We're finding ways for humans and deviations to live in harmony. This is our best chance of cleaning up Rosetta's mess.
No one's exactly sure what they are. Just that they're not bound by the physical laws of our world. They came from another dimension. Something we call rift space. When deviations get stressed, they release stardust. We think this brings our world and rift space closer together. Sometimes it becomes possible to pass between the two planes of existence. And when that happens, all hell breaks loose. We believe that's what caused Starfall.
Some deviations are friendly, like the butterfly. But others, like the ones inside monoliths, are extremely dangerous. It's not practical to secure all of them, but if we can learn more about them, maybe we can find ways to live alongside them. That's the goal. You must be prepared. The stardust just keeps spreading, and we aren't sure why. Be careful! That must be a siren!
Shit, it must have gotten through. Come on, Meta. A deviation from another world just entered this space, and it won't go down without a fight. Take the butterfly with you. It can help.
So they're basically our pets. Sure. I think that... Okay, we got the ability already. Okay, so before I continue, I need to put a frame rate lock. I need to put a frame rate lock into this game. My game is running really hard on 120 frames per second, so we're gonna have to go lower. Let's put a maximum frame rate of... let's try 80. Let's try 80 frames per second. That should be more than enough. Okay, let's try 81 frames per second. And yeah, Notch, I don't mind Ready or Not. I might change up some of the games that don't get much votes. So, I only played this game for like 28 minutes. And right now, my first thoughts on this game are kind of mixed bag right now. I mean, don't get me wrong, I don't mind grinding in a game, but the story and the setting must have a purpose. So I already established that there is that the grinding gets reset, but does like setting actually make me care about this or not? Who knows? So I'm limiting the frame rate to 80 and up. Okay. So do we continue where we left off, or... So let's see how much the game performs when they have the frame rate limited significantly. Okay, 80 frames per second seems to be pretty good. Instead of 60, I can push it a little further to 80. That's pretty good. Now let's try, let's go to our graphic settings and change things up a little bit. Detail. Okay, anti-aliasing is already high, shade is high. Okay. Oh god, that's bad. Okay, that is bad. Okay, gonna turn that AMD FSR on again. Where is it? That's bad. Let's try AMD FSR. Okay, that's easier. That's easier in the eyes. Okay. Okay, let's open this up here. So, gear backpack. Okay. So you're limiting the frame rate and having AMD FSR on seems to do wonders, I guess. Although I could push the frame rate a little bit higher to 90, I think. I can probably push it to 90 just to get a little bit more. Yeah, having this game at 120 is like pushing it a bit too much. Yeah, let's try that. Let's push the game a bit further to 90. Sorry I'm doing this again, but I really want to find out once and for all if this game is worth playing or not. So let's go back to this control panel again. It'd be nice if the game had a frame rate limiter, like you can adjust the frame rate in real time, but nope, can't do that, so I have to do it this way. Let's try 91. Let's try 90 frames per second. See if that makes any difference at all. 93 frames per second. Let's try that. 120 is too much. Let's try this now. Yeah, this should be more than enough than what I need. All right, let's try again and see if this is worth playing or not. Okay. Reload. One more time. So we're gonna have the game's frame rate at 90. All right, so 90 seems to be good. Okay, let's give it a try. So this is the open world. Okay, this water reflection. Ooh. Okay. So just like Power World, you can do resources like this. Okay. What do we do next? Oh. Okay, you know what? Screw it. We're gonna do whatever else the game allows us to. So, Does this game have anything interesting to offer? I'm already ignoring the tutorial, by the way. Okay. Yeah, look at this water reflection. I don't know, it's a bit distracting to me. What is our settings? What is our graphic settings right now? That looks distracting. Let's put that back to... Let's put that back to balanced. Okay. Yeah, the story is... not really interesting me at all. Nope. Can you drive these things? No, I don't think you can. No. And yes, Ender, if you're still watching, I believe you when you say this game takes time to set up. But the game has to have a decent first impression on, you know, the setting and just to make me care about this. Now, granted, I don't remember all the exact details on how Final Fantasy XIV started with the cutscenes in that game, but at least I can tell you the game bothered to make you care about the story, at least. Here... it seems like I've seen a storyline or a plotline like this before. And I'm just running around aimlessly right now. And I don't even know how big this map is. World map unlocks when the Eve evolution is completed. What does that mean? Oh, it's that tutorial. Oh, and you approach an invisible wall. Okay. So we get some wildlife. That's... So you get an invisible wall. I don't know about you, but the opening cutscenes is not enough to me. Nope. I know I'm not a huge fan of, you know, crafting and gathering. Final Fantasy XIV has crafting and gathering, but it's something I don't mind. But here, I don't know. Yeah, look at these water graphics. I don't know. It's a bit distracting to me. Say what you want about Final Fantasy XIV Online, but at least the visuals and when it comes to waters it's not distracting. But even if I ignore that, I don't know. Yeah, this I don't know. Yeah, no, I'm done. No. I'm not missing much. I can see this game being interesting for people out there, but I am not gonna grind and grab resources in this game. No, no, thank you. I'm honestly not missing much. If the only way Once Human is gonna interest me is if the story and the setting is superb, but no, it's not interesting to me. No, I'd rather play Persona instead. I still have Persona in my Steam library. I'd rather play that instead. So yeah, I'm not missing much. No. Yeah, compare that to Persona. Even though Persona 5 Royal is not an MMO, but at least the story and the setting in that game makes me care about it, at least. Once Human did not do that for me. So, no. I'm not missing much. So, we're going to do something else then. What other games can we do instead? Let me just make sure that I got everything set up here. Okay, so I got rid of that. So, yeah, I can get rid of these two files here. So these are the two VOD files that I have. I can get rid of them. Okay, so get rid of that. Empty recycle bin. And that's it. So yeah, Graham and not Joshi. I personally do not recommend Once Human. I mean, if you like that crafting and gathering style gameplay, that's fine and dandy, but nah, it did not interest me. Nope. Yeah, people are hyping up for Once Human. I don't see that same way. No. Okay, so what other games can we do here? The only other games that I can think of with the time that I've left here is either, I don't know, maybe Played Up or something, or Sea of Thieves. Um, Ready or Not can be done as well. I still have that game on my Steam library here. Although I'm not sure how many people will be interested for me to do that game at the last minute. Um, but it is something I don't mind doing, especially if people really want me to do it. So it's gonna be either a toss up between Played Up or Ready or Not. That's what I'm thinking right now. Yeah, Overcooked is something that I can only do if I know somebody who plays that game as well. So Ready or Not doesn't have too many people. There's a lot of open VCs there. So yeah, it's gonna be between a toss up between Ready or Not or oh, Ready or Not or Played Up. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know. What do you folks think? Because it's gonna be Played Up or Ready or Not. I haven't done Played Up in a while. Hmm. There's also that Tetris game too. I don't know how many have guys have this game, but it's Tetris and you can play it with your friends. Pretty cool. Um yeah, I'm trying to think. Did they fix the mods in this game? It's been a while. Does this restart day fix work? Oh, it breaks. Okay. That's so last call. Is it gonna be Ready or Not or Played Up? That's what I'm trying to figure out right now. It's either where is it? Yeah, it's either Ready or Not or Played Up. I think the Steam Workshop mods I have in this game are more than sufficient. So it really depends. Yeah, I'm trying to think because I have to go with my gut feeling here. Hmm. Ready or Not or Played Up? How many people are playing Played Up right now in that server? Okay, there's a good amount of people there. Pretty good. Uh, I'm trying to think. Maybe Played Up will be decent because I'm trying to find a decent kitchen setup for that. Um, so where is a decent I'm trying to find a decent kitchen layout. No. Okay, that looks decent. Sure, let's try that. So I'm gonna try to do Played Up here. It's been a long time since I've played this game. Ready or Not is also fine, but you need more time for that. So let's try Played Up. Why not? Let's try this. If I can get at least one person to play this game, I'll be happy. But if not, I'll switch to something else. So, okay. Okay. Hopefully this thing works. I hope. Okay. So let's try playing game here. So spaghetti. Sure, why not? The floor plan. Let's see. I think I found a decent seed here. Okay, this one I think is a decent layout. Maybe. If I can get at least one person, this should be a little bit of fun. So okay. I'm gonna copy this. I'm gonna copy this setup here, and I'm gonna put it on my own Discord server there, so that and hopefully I can save this for the next playthrough. So, I'm going to try to see if I can get one person to play this, and that's what I like about PlateUp and Overcooked. You only need one other person to play it. Although it would be nice to have a versus mode. So, let's see if this works. I hope. Let's see if we can get one person here. Just one. If we don't get one person, I might as well do Ready or Not. Who knows? Okay, copy this link here, and let's see if we can get one. So, here we go. Oh. Oh. Whoops. Let's try that again. Messed up already. Okay. So, I've been wondering for a while now. Can I fix the keyboard shortcut that I have here? So I have a pause break keyboard key, but let me try to put another shortcut. Let's see if that works. Okay, add keybind. Oh. Okay, so give me a second. Give me a second here. Deafen. Toggle deafen. Let's try this. Okay, let's try this. Whoa, whoa, I messed that up. Hold on. I think I messed up one of the keybinds, so I'll try to see if we can fix that. This one I've already messed up already. Nope. Edit keybind. There you go. Let's try this. Give me a second here. Yeah, so far I haven't had luck in getting one person here. So let me just go back to keybinds and see if we can fix this issue here. Keybinds are disabled with this this panel is visible. Give me a second. I'm just trying to fix this up here. Okay. Why is it not working now? I thought I had this working. Sometimes the keybinds are not completely consistent sometimes. There you go. Toggle mute. That's it. That's weird. Let me try one more thing and hopefully this will work. I hope. Let's try that. Okay. For some reason, it doesn't want to do more than one keybind. I don't understand why keybinds don't seem to work properly. Nope, that key doesn't work. Wonderful. Yeah, I don't know why this is not working. Why does this keybind doesn't want to work? Nope. Doesn't want to work for some reason. I love it when that happens. So key bindings. Simple to do, right? I don't know why that doesn't want to work. I clearly have that set up and it doesn't want to work. Yeah, sometimes the keybinds don't work when you have the thing minimized. I don't know why it's not completely it's not consistent. It sucks. Okay, so what I'm going to try to do is relaunch Discord and see if that fixes the issue. This better fix it, I hope. I have no clue why it doesn't want to work. Let me wait. Hold on a second. I think this is because of permissions. Let me go to my own server and see if they can fix that issue. What? It doesn't work. For some reason, if you have more than one keybind, it doesn't want to work. I don't know why that's the case here. If you have more than one keybind, it doesn't want to work. Why is that an issue? I don't get it. You would think Discord can handle something like that, but nope, can't do that. For some reason, nope. Okay, if I press 2 keybinds, it will work. But what if I'm gonna try one more time, and if this doesn't work, I don't know what I'm gonna do here. I really don't know. This better work. So. Nope. Did I mess something up? Why is it so difficult? Why does it only acknowledge one keybind? Yeah, if there's more than one keybind, it doesn't want to work. I don't understand why that's the case here. Discord. Why do you have to be so difficult sometimes? Honestly, if I'm gonna have one keybind, might as well have that. If I'm gonna have at least one keybind, at least I can mute my own microphone. That's more than enough. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the PlateUp Discord server one more time to see if I can get anybody to play this. I don't know if we're gonna get anybody in time. And why is Discord being so buggy sometimes? I'm just trying to talk in VC, and sometimes it doesn't want to work. It's kind of weird. Yeah, Discord is being weird sometimes. Alright. We're gonna attempt this one more time. I'll create another VC and we'll see if we can get anybody. Alright, one more time. I really hope this will work. Yeah, so that's an interesting thing. Keybinds, if you have more than one keybind, it doesn't want to work. I don't get it. Okay. Here we go. One more time. Let's see if this works. Let's see if we can get one person. I'm gonna go back to keybinds and see the default. How do you toggle deafen? Is it here somewhere? It doesn't want to work. I don't get it. Nope. If I have the game running in the background, keyboard shortcut doesn't work. Lovely. Oh boy. Why does the microphone doesn't want to work sometimes? Okay. Okay. Here we go. I don't know why this microphone doesn't want to work sometimes. The only thing I can think of is... Let's try putting it on standard instead of legacy. Maybe that'll fix the issue. Maybe. I don't know if that's gonna fix the issue. Okay, I need to copy this and get rid of it. This will be the last time, I hope. I don't know why this is being a huge problem. Okay, so I got it on standard instead of legacy. Hopefully that'll fix the issue. I'll try one more time. Please don't mess up on me. A long time ago, I had to switch the setting to legacy because apparently it was causing microphone issues. Hopefully that's not the case this time around. I'll try one more time. If you don't get anybody here, that's fine. At least I was able to cover a couple of games today that I wanted to see if it's going to be worth my curiosity or not. Short version, they weren't. Let's see if we get anybody. I'll spend another minute or two here to see if you get anybody. So it's a good thing this keybind actually works. You need to have at least one keybind working. It's gonna be that. I'm thinking a lot of people from my server have already went to sleep, like not Joshi and Grim, but that's fine. I was hoping to have done Sea of Thieves, but I must have started earlier in order for that to work. Yeah, it doesn't look like we're getting anybody here. Shame. I tried. I don't think there's a lot of people playing today, so that's fine. So, on the last minute, we are going to... Okay. So at the last minute, we are going to try Ready or Not and see if we can get one person there. I don't know if we'll get anybody at the last minute, but I'm going to try. And if that still doesn't work, I will try Siege at the last minute. Okay. Pretty rough end today. I wish it was easier, but whatever. What can you do? Alright, let's try Ready or Not at the last minute. See if we get anybody. Thankfully, there's quite a bit of VCs available. Let's see if we get anybody. Let's see if we'll get anybody. I'm gonna copy this link here and let's see if we get anybody joining at the last minute. Okay, let's see if we get anybody, even one person. I'm honestly surprised if I get one. I'm very curious to see if there's any performance improvement in this game. So I'll try this solo. But I can do this game with 1 or 2 other people today. So this game wasn't very well optimized when the first DLC came out. But let's see if it's better now. Okay, so let's try host friends only, and we're gonna do the gas station map and see how that goes. Yeah, I don't know if I'll get anybody joining at the last minute today. So we're gonna do the gas station map. Always a good warm-up. Alright, last minute Ready or Not. Why not? I have no clue why the loading screen always runs hard on my computer. I don't know why. But thankfully it's not the case when you do start the mission finally. There you go.
Talk reporting. Entry team suspects have taken refuge in the area.
Element to
They're
talk.
refusing to
Wounded
cooperate.
civilian stable and
Move
prep
in.
for evac.
This game is pretty well optimized.
Roger
Thank
that.
God.
Medical assistance is standing by.
So, let's see if anybody joins in while I'm doing this warm-up. Hi Hane, you got some time for like maybe 1 or 2 missions maybe? Yeah, not sure if this person is interested or not, I'm not really sure.
Get down! Yes, sir.
Okay.
Well, hi Sweaty, good to see you, man. I just launched this game at the last minute. I did do a couple of games earlier, like Once Human, but unfortunately, they did not interest me at all. The story and setting for Once Human, for example, did not keep me going. And I already got an MMO of Final Fantasy XIV to worry about. So it's good to see you, Sweaty. By the way, I did limit my frame rate a bit. This game seems to be more optimized now, which I'm happy about.
Get down on your knees!
Okay, okay.
nothing there. But yeah, how you doing, Sweaty? Yeah, so yeah, Sweaty. I appreciate you joining us in this little show of ours. And yeah, I wasn't planning to. Oh, sorry, hot micing. I wasn't planning to play this game tonight, but I decided to do this as a bonus. It's been a while. Glad this game got the optimization it deserves. So yeah, it's pretty well optimized. You don't need a high frame rate like Siege, but I'm having fun. I'm not sure if that's you in the VC with me, but I'm gonna see if I can do this game solo, at least for this small mission. Gonna join Hane, or are you gonna be no micing here? Because I'm just doing a quick warm up here.
Stay down and turn around.
Okay, it's a random then. But it's good to see you, Sweaty. I'm glad you decided to tune in. Let's see if we can clear this. I always like to do this map first, Sweaty. It's always a good warm-up. It's always a fun map.
All my fault. I'll tell you everything. Help me. You have to call the paramedics.
He's down. Okay, we're still good on ammo. Not bad.
Quiet. Those are the same guys from before. Quick!
I'm not going up against these guys.
Please, help me! Supposed to be in and out.
Ooh, they're outside. Let me see if I can swing around. Are you a big fan of this game, Sweaty? Because I am. I may not do this all the time, but it's great whenever I decide to come here casually. It's great. And I do have a couple of vids from this game to show you how fun it can be. Especially from the older versions of this game. Oh. Still not down yet. I'm not sure if you're aware, Sweaty, but you can do this game co-op on LFGs if you want. But it's pretty fun. Is that a headshot I just did? I haven't been hit once yet. That's it? That's it? I only used one clip. I think that was my last shot. Wow. You just saw that, Reddy. What? Yeah, you just saw that, Sweaty. I cleared this entire map by myself. Wow. Was that a headshot that I did all the way from the back? Yep, I did a headshot. Wow. And yep, I did not get hit once. Amazing.
Entry team to talk. We have one suspect down.
This is Talk. Roger, entry
Wow.
team. Notifying medical.
Yeah, I don't know how experienced you are with this game, Sweaty, when it comes to, you know, commanding your AI
Lead the
teammates.
talk.
But it's still
Suspect
pretty
is
fun,
down.
even if you do
Talk
this
to
solo.
entry team.
Wow.
Tag him and keep moving.
That was a pretty decent run. Yeah, you have to make sure every single shot counts.
Those are the same guys from before.
Turn around. Keep your hands up.
They're here for money.
Talk. Civilian.
Exactly.
Put your hands up.
Talk reporting. Copy entry
I don't
team.
just play Radio Not
Notifying
Sweating. I do
go.
play lots of different
I'll
games.
tell you everything.
Element to talk.
So it's
Civilian good to
always,
go for evac.
always a pleasure to see new
Roger
names
that.
here.
Trailers en route.
Entry team to talk. We got one fatality. Suspect.
Talk to entry team.
I didn't know
Talk
what to go
copies
this
all.
far.
Proceed with your mission.
Wow. Not a single hit on me. This amazing.
Stay here. Stay calm.
Amazing. What is your favorite mission in this
He
game,
shot
Sweaty?
the manager. I
For
didn't
me,
know
it's a
what to
toss
do.
up between the
We have an
nightclub,
individual in custody.
postal office,
Talk to entry team.
and the hospital.
Copy that.
Talk. We lost a civilian. Repeat. Civilian killed.
Talk to entry team. Roger that, entry team. Tag him and keep moving.
Element to talk. We've got a dead suspect here.
Talk to element. Roger
Oh yeah,
that.
the house by the
Continue
beach.
with
Yeah,
your
I'm
mission.
aware of that one. Oh yes, it's not a very big map. It's a realistic house, but it's a pretty fun one to do. I know what you mean there, Sweaty. It's one of the newer maps, not the DLC, but I understand.
Turn around. Don't get up.
I like that too.
Hey, asshole, not me.
Entry team to talk. Civilian cuffed and prepped for evac.
I can't feel
This
my
is
hands.
talk. Copy. Move on.
Lead to talk. We have a civilian down here.
Talk reporting. Roger,
So,
entry
where's
team.
the last civilian?
Notifying medical.
Yeah, one of the biggest nitpicks I've always had about this game are finding the last few civilians that like to roam around. That's always a bit. What was that? Oh. Don't you just love it when the game does obvious pop in like this? It's a bit distracting. Just look at this. Out of all the things that you do pop in, it's this tree right here. Yeah. Where's the last civilian? Thought I got them all. Yeah, I can probably push the frame rate of this game a little bit, but I'm gonna go all the way to 90. That's probably the best I can do. Yeah, let's push it to 90. And let's push it that much. So even at 90, still pretty good. This game is optimized. I think there are some maps that are not optimized at all. But yeah, let's put that back to quality. Still pretty good. Still pretty good.
As if he did the same my manager had.
Talk. We have a civilian in our custody.
Talk. Copy, entry team. Notifying trailers.
Wait. Where was the civilian? Where's that civilian?
Same guys from before.
They're repeating the same voice lines. Where is the last civilian? See what I mean? Finding the last civilian, sometimes it's not so obvious, especially when they roam around. I wish they would...
Stupid, so stupid.
You're gonna be okay.
Oh, I forgot about these guys at the front.
Let me go. I'll tell you everything.
Element to talk. One civilian detained.
This is talk. Copy that.
If
Put him on safe and let him hang. Great job.
That should have been like 7 minutes, not 11, but whatever. Not much. That was cool. Unfortunately, I am running out of time. But yeah, Sweaty, if we wish to play Rainbow Six Siege, Final Fantasy 14, or countless other casual games that I do, you're welcome to be a part of it. I do have a list of games that I do, but there's a couple that I definitely dedicate myself to during the week, and you're welcome to be a part of it, Sweaty, if you're looking for company. I wish I had more people joining up over here, but networking is not always easy to do. It's not easy to find other channels like me that I want to talk to. But I do respect those that decide to put in the time to talk to me, which is nice. Hey, that's fine, Sweaty. Before I go, even if you're not in North America, Sweaty, that's fine, because I got people from Europe, I got people from Asia, I got people from all over the world here. So there's nothing wrong with being from the other side of the world. There's really nothing wrong with that. And the reason why I encourage the whole joining the Discord community server is it's not just because Discord joining people, it's not just a matter of communicating with me or other people, but there's this lovely feature called Discord events here that I have, and it doesn't matter what time zone you're in, it's automatically synced to what your local day and time zone is. So that makes things easy to remember, and I always keep these things up to date, especially when you're a different time zone than I am. And I always post videos and highlights whenever possible that's worth your time. For example, APB Reloaded, I play that, but not always. And there's also Rainbow Six Siege that I do as well, which I'm slowly getting better, but it takes a lot of time to get used to. So, but yeah, that's it's been an interesting journey for the last 3+ years that I've been doing this. I wish the audience numbers and the revenue was higher, but it's not easy to find other channels like myself that's entertaining, that I personally like. I've had some people recommend it to me in the past, but it's not easy to find those channels. I wish it was easier. Anyway, I digress. I did do some progress today, and the good news is I tried that squirrel with a gun game. It's forgettable, honestly, in my opinion. I also tried Once Human, but again, the first impressions were not good on me. The story and the setting, It doesn't make me want to know more about the game, so that got tossed out as well. I was hoping to do more today, but I had to do those games just to find out once and for all if it's worth my time or not, and I'm glad I did. I don't know what's gonna happen on a Sunday night. I labeled it bonus because I don't know what I'll be doing, but we'll see. We will see what's gonna happen here. But anyway, if you wish to support the show, Sweaty, and want to come back again and again, you are welcome to. I don't think I have to tell you how you can support the show here. It's pretty self-explanatory, and I'm just glad that I'm still here. And I wish there were more, but anyway, I'm rambling. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you again.